we're doing lip waxing. I'm Bernadette with Unique Wax Center in New York City, and this is Tatiana. She's an actress and a singer. Okay, Tatiana, now I'm gonna start with cleansing your skin, and then I'm going to remove your extra hairs. Okay, you can lay down. Alright, so Tatiana, I'm gonna start with cleansing your face, your lip, just to remove any extra makeup that might just prevent the quality of the wax. Alright, and now when your skin is ready, I'm going to apply the wax. Alright, you let me know if the temperature is alright. That's good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I'm going to take off the strip. The temperature is alright? Mm-hmm. Alright. So I'm adding a little bit of pressure just to make sure all the little hairs get in the wax so we can remove them easily. And a little bit of pressure just to release the pain. How did it feel?
It doesn't hurt very much.
It's because our wax is painless. It has pine resin and beeswax, and it stays elastic on the skin, and that's why it doesn't hurt as much, and also it's not as sticky as the regular wax, so it doesn't adhere to the skin, it only grabs the hairs, so you don't feel the pull as much. Okay. Alright, I'm going to reapply the wax again. Okay. I'm going to apply it in the opposite direction right now, just to make sure all the little hairs that we didn't get the first time are removed. Okay. Beautiful, and now the other side. And again, against the hair growth. This technique is only used by us because our wax is not as harsh, it's very gentle, so we are allowed to go over the second time. All done. Now I'm just going to apply a little bit of aloe vera gel to calm the skin down, and I'm going to apply a little bit of sunscreen to protect the skin from the sun, so you can be sure that you have no pigmentation. We're all done. Alright, Tatiana, so just to make sure you have the best results, make sure that you exfoliate with a very gentle scrub at least once a week. Okay, make sure you go over the lip so you have no ingrown hairs and no breakouts, and also you should come back in about 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, once again, I'm Bernadette with Unique Wax Center, and this is Tatiana. Thank you very much.
This is the Jillian Wright facial massage. Hi, I'm Jillian Wright, and welcome to Jillian Wright Clinical Skin Spa. And this is Miss Lay, and she is a professional dancer, classically trained, and also a model. As you can see, she's absolutely gorgeous, and she has beautiful skin. And what I'm going to demonstrate for you is my facial massage. And this facial massage I have created and perfected over 12 years. Being in New York City, The women here and the men, they are spot on, and they require excellent extractions and excellent facial massage. So we've prepared Miss Lay's skin. We've cleansed, we've exfoliated. She didn't need too many extractions. So this part of the treatment is just very relaxing and de-stressing. I have a grapeseed hydrating serum that I'm going to use to massage into Miss Lay's skin. It's hydrating and it's also full of antioxidants. It's extremely nourishing and it smells delightful. So whenever I do a facial massage, my touch is a little slower, and I also incorporate the chest and the shoulders and the neck and a little bit behind the back. And I make sure that the skin is properly moistened with this very nourishing antioxidant serum. How does that feel, Miss Lay?
Amazing.
And what do you think about the smell?
It smells really good.
Yeah, it smells really beautiful. So my touch is a little bit firmer, and as an esthetician, it's really important for the client to know that you're the professional and that you're in charge in a way that this is all about pure relaxation. If your touch is too light, or if it's not confident, then it doesn't really feel good to the client. So it's really, really important to be a master at the massage along with extractions. I know I keep talking about extractions, but it's true. And depending on the person's mood, something that they experience, they might be stressed, I might do a little bit more massage on them to really get into the muscles and relax their face and relax their upper body. Because when they leave here, you want to make sure that the client looks and feels absolutely fabulous. I use a lot of classic movements that I learned many, many years ago. There's something called Dr. CHIC.TV, and it's just basically using your thumb along the jawline. But after being an esthetician for 12, almost 13 years, I pretty much have honed in on my own style. It's a lot about the transfer of energy. So I can be doing a classic movement like effleurage or, tapotement, but it's going to feel different because I'm transferring my goddess energy, my maternal energy into the facial massage. So I can take a classic movement and turn it into my own. And it's different with everybody that you see. When you go to an esthetician, you're actually building a relationship. And it's like finding, or being friends with somebody or finding a partner. You have a chemistry with somebody, and that chemistry is really important. You could have two people who do the same exact thing, but it's that chemistry you have between that therapist and yourself that will make you go back. So a crucial part of the facial massage is, of course, the eye area. And the eye area tends to be 5 to 10 times thinner than the rest of the face. So you want to be extra careful around the eyes, but I think we store a lot of tension in the eye area. So the eye massage is really, really important. And I tend to go a little slower around the eye area. It gives the client a very meditative feel to the whole entire experience. We're not waking up the skin, we're almost putting her in a trance, if you'd like to say. So I'll usually do one eye and then the other. I'll do both eyes at the same time. I incorporate the brow bone, the temple area, but a lot of it is just the rate that I do the massage. I just go really slow. So after I do the eye area, I can do little circles, little zigzags, and then I can come back to the glabella and do a little pressure point massage around the eyes. and it just feels absolutely heavenly. You can really spend a lot of time around the eye area. I think a lot of people store tension and just age in their eye areas, but if you loosen it up and make the eye area feel really good and relaxed, then again, you're aiding in that 5 to 10 years younger than your biological age, which of course is my goal. And I can't forget the ears. So I wipe off any excessive serum that I have on my hands, and this is just heaven. So I definitely do a bit of a ear massage as well. So after I complete the massage, I go up and then I go down, and I usually complete it around the shoulders and the upper arms. Once the massage is complete, I just blot off with smooth cotton or a tissue any excessive oil. I want to leave some of it on the skin so it has a chance to nourish the skin. But you'll see, I take a lot off the surface, which leaves the skin nice and plump and hydrated, but not sticky or slimy feeling. There are several different products that you can use for facial massage. You can use serums, you can use a facial massage lotion. Depending on the skin will depend on what you use or what I use. I say you because you can actually do this at home. You just have to train your hands. Think about it as a dance. You know, how are you going to go around the face, around the eyes? You want to make sure you go up, that you go up, because you don't want to help gravity, you want to fight gravity. So moving with your hands up, even if I'm going down on the face, I'm still working my hands in an upward motion. So you can do this at home, or you can find a fabulous skin therapist in your area to do it for you, which of course is the most luxurious. So because I used a grapeseed serum on Miss Lay, I'm going to use, I'm not going to use a serum as her finishing product because she pretty much has one on her skin already. I'm going to put an SPF on her. It's a moisturizing SPF with antioxidants. Even in the winter time, you should always get in the habit of using an SPF when you're out during the day. When you're driving, any residual light, even the UV rays coming through the clouds can damage your skin. And it's not something that you're going to see if you get a sunburn per se, but it's something that is gradual over time that can degrade the overall health of your skin. There are physical blocks and chemical blocks, and with Miss Lay, I think I'm going to use a chemical block. Sunscreens, I could talk about sunscreens forever. There are so many for all different types of skin, but for purposes of the facial massage segment, we're just going to finish off the facial with a wonderful moisturizing SPF over her grapeseed hydrating serum, and she is good to go. And there you have it. Now Miss Lay is ready to put makeup on if she'd like. Thank you, Miss Lay, so much. I'm Jillian Wright from Jillian Wright Clinical Skin Spa, and thank you so much for allowing me to show you my facial massage.
Thanks for joining us today, guys. Today's look is going to be in Ocean Blue inspired Smokey Eye. Again, my name is Erica. This is my beautiful model Violetta, and we are here at Fashion Group International in New York City. We're going to start with the eyebrow. We're going to add, again, kind of an earth tone palette. Not a lot of shimmer, not a lot of luster. Just to kind of highlight the eyebrow. I always start eyebrow down. I don't know why. People ask all the time. I think it's just easier. I think if you start eyelid up, you don't have anything to kind of frame your face with. The next step, we're going to add a little bit of eyeshadow primer, thin layer on the eyelid, right where the eyelid creases, because you don't want all of that eyeshadow to collect. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dark blue. It's not quite like navy because there is a pearl to it, and the pearl kind of kicks back a little purpley. So kind of like a bruise, but not that ugly. We're just going to put that on the eyelid and blend it out. Don't forget, a little goes a long way. So always start with a little bit. You can always add more. You can never take away. Just going to press a little on her eyelid. It doesn't matter if it's messy looking, we're just gonna go over and blend it anyway. So, next step, take a clean blending brush and blend out. Don't worry about fallout. We can always clean that at the end. That's usually, I'll clean it at the end. I'm gonna use a pigmented matte orange color. It looks really scary, but again, I promise it's not. A little goes a long way though, so start with a little, we can always add more. We're gonna go ahead and just add it into the crease. When the orange mixes with the navy, it kind of gives off a corally look to it, so it's not gonna look exactly like how it looks in the pan. The next step, we're going to press this sea green kind of aqua-y color into the inner corners of her eyes. This one does have a glitter, it has a luster to it. Okay. Down there. I kind of want it just on the eyelid. You can bring it as far up into the crease as you'd like, but open. I kind of want it just in the corners. My next step is I'm going to take a dark blue, not quite navy, this eye pencil has a slight pearl to it, and I'm going to line the top of her eyes. But I'm going to use also a waterproof black pencil, but that's going to come next. Cool. This is an eye kohl, so it's not as hard as a waterproof pencil. Eye kohls have a little bit more smudginess to it. And because the eyeshadow is again a little more on the darker side, you don't have to be exact with your eye pencil. Close. Next up, we're going to go in with a little bit of black mascara, any of your choice you pick. I have a lot of different favorites, but we're going to do just the tops for now. Look down. We're going to clean up under the eye in case there's any fallout. There's going to be, so. I just take a makeup wipe and just clean up underneath. There's a lot of different techniques you can use. You can take a makeup sponge, moisten it with a little bit of eye cream. Next step, we're going to take a waterproof black eye pencil and I'm going to line the bottom of her eyes. The next step I'm going to do is take a tapered eye pencil. It's sometimes called an eye pencil brush. And I'm going to add kind of a bright white pearly color here. And I'm going to add it to the inner corners of her eye. For the next step, we're going to add a foundation primer. I have a lot of favorite ones. They usually are all white. Sometimes they're gel-based or kind of look like a moisturizer. The one I'm using today is going to look like a moisturizer. This one is paraben and silicone free. We're going to let the primer kind of sit in, dry off a little bit. It's never going to fully dry into your skin, so don't keep rubbing thinking it's going to go away kind of like a moisturizer. It's not. You don't want it to either. We're just going to follow it with a little bit of liquid foundation. I'm just going to add it where she needs it. of you just see here, Violet has a little bit of freckles. I have freckles too. I like my freckles though, but we're gonna just go ahead and cover them. Next step is gonna be a little bit of concealer under the eyes. I'm gonna use a full coverage concealer and a fluffy brush. Do not put concealer on with your finger. It defeats the purpose. Use the brush. You want it to evenly distribute the concealer, but if you use your finger, what are you doing? You're kind of just smudging it around. You don't need it to be smudged on. You want your concealer to lay. That's why you're putting it on. You don't always need it under your eyes, but again, because you're wearing such a bright, smoky eye that's gonna pop, you just wanna make sure that the whole area under your eye is really clean and crisp. Next step, just take a little powder, just touch up where we concealed. Just because concealer's creamy, you don't want it to move. Next step, little blush. We're gonna do, again, a matte. It's kind of in the corally pink family, and we're just gonna add it to her cheekbones. We're not gonna add a bronzer or any highlighter contour powder. The next step is lips. We're gonna do a little bit of lip liner. Smile. Gone are the days of a dark color lip liner and a light color inside. So I feel like a lot of people think that lip liner isn't cool anymore, they shouldn't wear it anymore. The color that I'm using is a light pink with a light mauve. If you see, it's very similar to her natural lip color, and that's the idea. Lip liner is supposed to give you definition. You don't want just, you know, like an outlined clowny mouth. The color that I'm going to use today is a bright baby pink. There is no frost to it. It's a little more on the creamier side. It is a high shine lipstick. We don't want to keep it too neutral, like too pale or beige. You don't want it to look like her lips are blending in with her skin. Something with a little bit of pop, but not a lot. That's it. Thank you so much for watching my ocean-inspired look. Again, my name is Erica. This is my beautiful model, Violetta. And thank you, Fashion Group International in New York City, for having us.
Now we're doing underarms waxing. I'm Bernadette and I'm a waxer at Unique Wax Center in New York City. And this is Deanna, and she's a businesswoman here in New York. And Deanna, you can get ready. I'm gonna get started. I'm going to start removing Deanna's hair with our natural wax. I'm going to cleanse her skin with an antiseptic just to make sure all the bacteria is gone. Okay, the second step, I'm going to apply a little bit of powder just to dry the area and make sure that the wax adheres properly. Okay, now I'm going to apply the wax. Our wax is made out of 100% beeswax and pine resin. It's all natural and it stays very elastic. I'm gonna wait a little bit till it dries. Now it's ready to remove. Okay. I'm going to apply a second layer just to make sure all the hairs are gone. The benefits of waxing your underarms are that you have no razor bumps, you won't have dark pigmentation, with time you will have less and less hair, and the hair that will grow back is thinner and it's just like baby hairs. Now I'm going to do her other arm. Underarm waxing should be done every 3 to 4 weeks, just to make sure you're hair free. ready to pull. Okay. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of aloe vera just to soothe the skin, calm down the redness. And we're all done. Again, I'm Bernadette with UniK Wax Center. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Deanna, for your help.